What's good, YouTube? Today I want to talk about Ghoul. The game released a while back. I don't know when, but it released. I just seen it. I'm just disappointed because when I look at the player count is currently at 17k active players. And I'm thinking to myself, who's actually enjoying this? Like, what's there to play? What's there to enjoy? The game has barely changed. The content they added and promised to add has barely changed. I played the game while it was in CC. The game is released now. There's still barely content in the game. Still barely any content. Oh, sure, you can do events and there's mini bosses that you can fight. Mini bosses that you can fight. But the game is mad laggy for some reason. Like, I hopped on the game. I promise, I kid you not, dude. I could not do not a single M1 combo without immediately lagging. So that's already an issue. Got mad lag going on. But as some other guy already said once, not every game needs a perma-death system, bro. Not every game needs a perma-death system. I feel like the perma-death system in Ghoul is just there because it was already in there and they just felt like kept keeping it. And they didn't feel like removing it. They thought, you know what, let's just do that because that will make the game way harder. Instead of just making the game harder, they decided that let's you know how you have certain mechanics in games that can make the game harder? Well, permadeath is one of those mechanics because now you have to be worried about losing everything you got on that certain account. So the game gets way harder because you have a sense of adrenaline rush when fighting. You like, oh, I don't want to die, but I do want to get this grip. So, but when you remove the permadeath and just make the PvP more fun, you can also have a hard game that's still fun to play. I feel like the permadeath is just there because y'all didn't know what to do with it. The script was probably already there. The whole system was already set up and y'all just said like, you know what, let's keep it in. I just find it so ridiculous, bro. So ridiculous that something like permadeath is in Ghoul and the game barely has any content, bro. You gonna tell me that Type Soul had a bunch more content than this game, like a bunch more, but that game didn't have permadeath, but y'all gonna give this one permadeath too? And it's the same developers that worked on Type Soul that are working on this game. Well, some of them are working on this game. So I'm thinking to myself like, what went through y'all head to say that that's a good idea? Like, I feel like it's getting out of hand, bro. It's getting out of hand with the permadeath, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing this. It's not fun to play these games. It's not fun. And CCG is not good, bro. Like, CCG is actually buns. You just gonna get, you literally are a target at CCG, but you gonna get gripped by everybody, bro. There's no penalty for gripping. Like, bro, you gonna get gripped. Trust me, you gonna get yourself gripped by your own people. And it's like, I get it, you need to farm items, bro, but the game is permadeath, bro. You're literally forcing people to just go up and die. That's literally what's going on. You're literally forcing people to just go in the game and die. I'm not about to play your game and die before I get good at it, bro. Your game is not Rogue Lineage or something, bro. You don't have there's no point, there's no proper progression in your game anyway. The game is buns. It's just, at this point, you can't even call it like a Ghoul RE. Just call it a Ghoul Battleground, bro. Battleground Ghoul or something. I don't know. Tokyo Ghoul Battleground, something like that, because the game is basically just a battleground, bro. That's literally what it is. That's what it comes down to. When you boil it down, that's what you get. A Tokyo Ghoul Battleground game. The game is very unfinished. They clearly did not add not a lot of content. Oh, we changed the map, bro. I don't care about the map, bro. The map is not about to help me fight, bro. It's not gonna help me fight because I can't run away anyway. Trust me, you're not running from nobody. You are not running from nobody in Ghoul RE, bro. I kid you not. You not about to run from nobody, bro. If you're getting chased by a dude, he's gonna catch you, bro. As long as he keeps going after you, he's gonna catch you. Y'all have the same speed, all of that, bro. I'm telling you, this game is terrible. It's such a terrible game. Just get the game off the platform, bro. This is one of those games that does not need to be on Roblox, bro. Like, these the type of Roblox games that ruin other Roblox games. That ruin it for other Roblox games. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, it's crazy. The game is awful. The game is literally awful, bro. I'm not even gonna go in depth anymore. It's just like, yes, I'm ranting. Yes, the game is trash. I played it. I'm not making no video on this. Like, I don't even care about like trying to get paper off of this. It's like, bro, this game is just terrible. It's just a terrible game. I don't feel like doing all that progression. I just don't. Maybe, look, maybe I really will, depending on like how I feel about it. But even then, it's still not an enjoyable game. I can tell y'all that. It's not an enjoyable game. If you have something better to do, just go do that, bro. Because there's much not like there's so many things that you could do except for just playing this, bro. Just don't play this, bro. And there should be no they got no that there should be no reason that this game has 17K players, bro. Because it's not that enjoyable. I can promise you that. People just want a Tokyo Ghoul game, bro. That's all I got from it. The game is laggy. The game is inconsistent with a lot of things, bro. None of it makes sense, bro. None of it makes sense. The whole game is a mess. There's no structure to the game. The game is just trash. There's no there's no like straight explanation to how you're gonna get stuff. I know how to get stuff because I had CC, but I'm looking at the players that have to play this. Why do I have to look up a video? Why can't I just play your game and learn your game by playing the game, bro? I'm not about to wipe 16 times before I understand your game, bro. No, bro. Nobody's trying to do that, bro. Especially not no high level, bro. Especially not no high level. You're not trying to wipe to no nonsense, bro. Anyway, thank you for watching the video and just don't play this game, man. Please just leave this game for what it is, bro. Do not touch this.